My name is Harry Subramaniam. I'm the Chief of Strategic Growth for Opus One Solutions. We're part of the Lakeland Power team. Our project is called DEMOCRASI. And our partners are Lakeland Power, who's leading the application. The SMEs from Canada are ourselves, Opus One, and Kiwi Power out of the UK. Rounding it off with WPD, which is Western Power Distribution, which is a utility in the UK that's observing this, as well as ATCO Power, where we'll be simulating it, but the live one will be in Lakeland. And on top of that, we've got Ryerson University and Georgian College doing external validation. And then we've got knowledge partners in Canada and the UK, Energy Catapult and Mars and so on for estimation purposes.
My name is Vince Kolchecki. I'm the Chief Operating Officer for Lakeland Holding. We run Lakeland Power Distribution, which is a power distribution company in central and northern Ontario. We also run Bracebridge Generation, which has 9 water power plants across central Ontario, and Lakeland Energy and Lakeland Networks, which provide energy products and services as well as high-speed internet using fiber. Currently, there's really not any great way to integrate a whole pile of distributed energy resources at the grid edge or in the middle of a network. These softwares and systems we're putting in place are going to be able to revolutionize the grid, make it ready for 2030, allow electric vehicles, more electrification of the country, and allow more green tech and reduce greenhouse gas emissions.
And Parry Sound wants to go net zero as a community from a GHG abasement perspective. So most of what we're doing actually ensures the town goes net zero, thus bringing clean energy for its residential customers and other customers, but also imploring the customers to actually be a participant and actor in this. So it's just not about the utility serving clean energy, but rather everyone has a stake in it. So how do you bring the entire ecosystem together to achieve that objective? So in our project, we have diversity of DERs, majority of them clean, that enable, and also looking at existing DERs that we don't think are DERs but are actually there, and how do you use that for the benefit? I think the dynamic change that's happening from an investment perspective, but also consumers, residential or others, a lot more investment is made on the edge of the grid. What we believe is it's not being utilized or harnessed appropriately for the benefit of utilities is one take. The second take is those assets are causing harm to the distribution nodal system. So how do we work together to solve that for utilities so they can actually create an ecosystem of collaboration and partnership where anyone that deploys technology at the edge of the grid can be used for the benefit of the grid, and you can keep the grid safe and reliable, thus building the pathway for 2030 and beyond, really the ecosystem of energy.
Lakeland Power is currently experiencing some challenges with regard to not enough capacity to feed any growth in some of our communities. And enabling distributed energy resources on the grid edge is a challenge, because the way this network model is set up now, it's not easy to incorporate them. So partnering with Opus One and Kiwi Power, we're able to provide a solution that's going to enable us to empower our customers to enable distributed energy resources in a wider sense.
When we win the $1 million, I think we'll take the product to market together with our customers in the use case, and at the end of the day, to make the impact that the Impact Canada Challenge lets us do. So really achieve the objectives and use taxpayers' money well.
When we win the grand prize for $1 million, basically we're seeing this technology roll out more widespread and working with other utilities to ensure that they're able to employ the same sort of technologies.